What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Captain Gunlance, and I just want to welcome you guys to a brand new video. Yes, I did end up changing my name, and to be honest, it is a little bit of an inside joke between me and my friends. It's a Monster Hunter character that I've made, and then I brought over into this. This is not that character. This is actually a continuation because I'm on New Game Plus 4 now, I believe, or I'm about to hop into New Game Plus 4 on this character, but I just wanted to show off this build. Um, this might be my new favorite build. I have been, I just played a couple rounds of PvP, just having fun, just testing it out, seeing if it's any good. I really wanted to make a build with beast incantations, just because I think all of them are super cool. I think Beast Claw is just a really cool looking move. I don't really know how to use Beastal Sling. It's pretty good for PvP. I don't know much about PvE. I haven't found a good use for it. Maybe it can like stagger enemies the same as PvP. But Stone of Grok is it's probably my favorite Beastal power, and that's kind of why I made this build, was strictly pretty much just for that. And since we are a beast, like I thought, beast powers would be, causing things to happen that would like transform your body and stuff like that. So, you have the beast claws, your hand becomes like a beast claw and it starts throwing it out. Beastal Sling, don't really know how to explain that one. The stone, I don't know how to explain that one either. But the Rotten Breath is something that I think every build should have. It's not too broken to the point where it absolutely melts a boss in like one activation. It is a damage over time, and most of the bosses in the game also, don't really have anything that can counteract that. I believe the final boss is like one of the only ones that really can't be Scarlet Rotted, or like have any kind of damage over time activated on it. So I also put Beastal Vitality. It's not super good. If anything, it's actually not good at all. You can very slowly see that it's ticking away. It's probably good for if you're running from one area to another, like PvE areas. And maybe during PvP it might be kind of good, or during like, a boss fight. I don't really notice it. If you do pair it with like, I don't even think I have it on this character. If you do pair it with something like this, maybe it'll do a little bit more healing. Yeah, it looks like it, you get the point. But basically, I think that with what I have here, and I also have like the Dragon's Claw, which I haven't really used it. I just thought it looked super cool. And then this one is actually pretty good. It does do a good bit of damage. If you hold it down, it does 2 swipes. But basically, let's get into why I wanted to basically show you guys this build. So, the cool thing about it is that with Godric's Axe, you can actually buff everything that you're doing. So if you go ahead and do this and cause a shockwave and everything, it buffs everything that you're doing. So basically, Rotten Breath, all of these will be buffed in some kind of way. Also, your attacks will be buffed. You become like, a boss, basically. And that's why I kind of like it. Like, I feel like this whole character design feels like, you're running into a boss fight and this is who you're about to fight. Now, with the talismans, now, some of these can be swapped out. I maybe don't have, like, the best stuff. Like, in all honesty, I kind of would maybe take this off. Like, yeah, the extra health and the little bit of stamina that you get is pretty nice, but you could always throw on, like, a strength one of these. I don't have it currently. You could maybe add on a Soar Seal if you are, okay with taking a little bit extra damage. A lot of my talismans were put on a different character, so there might be other talismans that I just don't know of, or don't remember off the top of my head. You could probably do this. I don't think that this upgrades any damage, but you could also do the Faith thing so that it ups your damage. And in all honesty, I might even recommend that more. But as of right now, I do have the Urge Favor, just because, you know, the extra health and stamina is nice. But as of right now, let's go put on that Faith. This one is pretty good, just because we do have the Rotten Breath on our character, so we can basically get increased damage just for proccing that on something. In addition to that, you also get the buff from Godric's axe, or Godfrey's axe, not Godric. So whenever you do this, it does buff your attack damage, and it changes your R2 attack into doing this. And if you hold it in the second time, you do a Now, I want to show you guys a clip of me just playing PvP. Someone was turtling and playing with the Answer Rapier that had Bleed and Scarlet Rot on it. Now, I don't know how it happened. I'm going to be completely honest. If anyone could explain, because I don't really know numbers in this game, and I don't really know how to, you know, do all the math and all that stuff for damage procs and stuff, but you're going to see a pretty crazy thing that happened with this. But yeah, I just want to show you guys, like, this is the last bit of the build. With this, I have the bubble tier and increasing the strength. So you do an extra bit of damage whenever you do this as well. You can maybe swap that out for the Faith one as well, so that, you know, you're doing extra damage with your bestial incantations and stuff like that. And now this thing is super good for a lot of reasons. So this is called the, I don't even want to say that, I'm gonna butcher it so bad. The Quedeca? I don't know. The Quincidea, I don't know how to say that. But basically what this does, it adds a 10% boost to all of your incantations. So the cool thing is that I believe if you do go ahead and do this, even if you two-hand it, which will actually boost the damage of your incantations, just because it does scale off of strength, so the increased damage will come on to the Source Seal if you two-hand. Now, since I have this in my offhand, this also raises it by 10%. So you're going to be doing a whole lot extra damage if you go ahead with this. And then you could just swap back to the Godfrey axe and, you know, do your thing with this. I'm a big fan of heavy weapons and heavy armor and stuff like that, so I kind of had to slide this one in here. You can put a lot of different stuff since we are scaling with Faith and Strength. If you put a little bit less points into Strength and maybe even them out with the Faith, you could definitely swap over to the Blasphemous Blade, because I believe that they scale with Faith and Strength. And I think the more you level it up, it becomes equal. So that would probably be the better option if you wanted to. I just really like Godfrey's axe. I think this move is incredible, and you will see that in this clip that's about to happen, because since it was someone that was turtling, if you look down at the very bottom, while sending out a shockwave that cannot be guarded against enemies. So that means if someone runs up on you with a turtling behind a shield, you will hit them regardless. So without further ado, you know, here you are looking at the stat spread, and this is a level 150 build. I'm not going to go over that any less than that. I like this where it's at. So yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy this little clip. If you guys want to see some more PvP, I'll definitely be down to do it. I'm not super crazy about PvP, and it's not something that's probably going to keep me around for this game. I'm a huge fan of PvE. I like, you know, the idea of fighting bosses together. And the higher I get into the things, it feels more and more like a raid boss, and I kind of like that. And I think I'm going to keep going with the PvE playstyle and making more builds and stuff like that. But the PvP side, not a huge fan of it, but if you guys want some content, definitely let me know down in the comments, and I will do it. Because, you know, it's not fun, it's just not my thing. So yeah, without further ado, sorry for saying that a million times, we will go ahead and show you the clip. I hope you guys have a great day. And just to give you guys a little bit of a, I guess like a little backstory behind this, I literally just summoned a random friendly dude and a random adversary just so that I could watch them face off, because I thought maybe this would be like a fun video idea. But I just want to give you guys that little heads up before, you know, I let the clip play in its entirety. I literally just summoned these random people and watch them fight. And if you guys want to see more of that, let me know down in the comment section as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.
You're beautiful.